Hey you guys, it's me, Naya the doll. I want to start out with this story time about the first time I told a guy that I was trans. If you didn't know that I was trans or don't know that I'm trans, I'm trans. Um, yeah, so let's get started. So I'm gonna snitch on myself. When I was 11 years old, me and my best friend, we hung out. We went up to her mother's house and um, just chilled, you know, did what friends do at her mom's house. And I remember we went walking and stuff, and I seen this college boy. He was really fine. Like when I tell you fine, like let me see. He looked like um, one of the guys from Direction. Um, I can't remember his name, but the one that Taylor Swift dated. Well, she dated both of them, right? I don't know, but anywho, so we're walking around. It's probably like mm, the evening, around like 3 or 4. We're like rapping and like just chilling. I see this guy in the alley, and I'm like, damn, he is fine. Ooh, I'm about to get him. I'm about to like talk to him. So we went to the house. We went to her house, and I was like trying to rush to like leave because I was like, ooh, he might be out there still. Like blah blah. So boom, um, I ended up leaving her house probably around 9 o'clock. I leave her house and I walk past the house that I seen where the guy was at, and when I tell you, I walked through that fucking alley and I seen him coming back from the store or something. He was coming back from the store, the Mexican store, and I was like, oh my god, how the fuck do I, get his attention or like because I wasn't a shy person when I was 11 years old. I was very outspoken. Um, so I see him walking, and I was like, "Hey, what's the time?" You know, and he's like, "I'm not for sure. Let me check." He checked his time or whatever. And it was like 10:30 on. So I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." He started asking my name, asking me where I was from, and like, trying to get to know me a little bit. And I told him my name was Monica at the time. I had on this short fucking bob girl. I was like bobbing. I was bobbing, like bobbing away with his hair. And I had on this fucking button up. It had hearts, pattern shapes on it, and some skinny jeans that were black. I looked a fucking mess, but I didn't give a fuck at the time because I knew either way he was going to be mine. So as he's getting to know me, we sit on his front porch and he's telling me how he does music. And I'm like, oh, me too. I sing and you'll rap a little bit, but yeah, like my favorite song was Bad to the Bone when I was little. So he's like, oh, that's cool. Let me take you in the house and show you my guitar and stuff. And I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, come on. It'll be cool. Let me show you my guitar. So I go in the house with him, and we're sitting on his bed. His house was cute. The apartment was actually it was a house, not an apartment. The house was cute. The way he had it fixed up was cute. It gave like mm, hippie vibes. There was club lights and shit. So I'm sitting on the bed or whatever, he's talking, and I'm like, yeah, like you got a girlfriend? He's like, no, I go to college here. I go to WKU. I was like, oh, that's cool. He was like, how old are you? I lied about my age on. I told him I was 18 years old. Bitch, I didn't even look 18. I just looked like I was 15 years old, but I was 11 years old. So I was like, okay, cool. You know, how old are you? He told me he was 18. No, he was told me he was 21. 21, y'all. He was 21. And I was like, that's cool. He was like, do you have a boyfriend? I was like, no, I don't have a boyfriend. I never had a boyfriend before. And it's true, I never had a boyfriend. So Um, we go from there. I'm like, I hold my little phone, you know, like little those little sneaker doodle phones. It was cute. Mine was like pink and it had like rhinestones and shit on it. Um, so I'm asking him, I'm telling him like what kind of dude I like what I'm looking, like what I would be looking for if I was looking for a relationship, and he was telling me his. It was a cool little vibe. All of a sudden, he decided. I was like, well, I don't have sex with people. I don't do all those things because it started getting to that point where he started asking a little questions, and I was like, oh God, no, 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 no. I'm not trying to have sex. I ain't got a vagina. I got a pee pee. So I sit on the bed with him. Well, we been sit on the bed. Um, he literally looks at me, and I'm trying. At this point, I'm like, okay, well, I'm about to just go home. I was like, okay, well, it's time for me to go home. So as I try to stand up, he literally throws me on the bed, gets on top of me. I had my phone to my chest like this. So I'm like on the bed like this, and he's like on top of me. And I'm like, hold on, stop, stop, let me go, let me go. You're breaking my phone. You're breaking my phone. So he takes his hand and he goes down. And this time, girl, I didn't know how to tuck. Okay, the tuck was not in. I was just, putting it back there. Um, and a bitch like me, the man was fine as hell. So I was like, damn, like I done got aroused. And he swipes up and he finally jumps up and he's like, why didn't you tell me? And I said, well, you didn't give me the chance to tell you. You just hopped up on me, and I was literally going to tell you. And he was, you know what he said to me? He said, well, do you still want to give me head? And I said, no, I think it's best for me to go home at this point. So he ends up opening his back door, and he's like, okay, well, don't come back around here because my friends are on their way back home. I guess his roommates or whatever. And I was like, okay, when I tell you how much I wanted him but couldn't have him because I knew that I had something that he wasn't into, or I don't know, maybe he is today. um, but I was so mad and angry and sad because I'm like, God damn, like it was the point of like me feeling like a woman who I just found my knight in shining armor at the first point, listen to the music and guitar and stuff that he was going through with me. Um, but then like I just started busting out crying walking home. And like when you shave your legs or whatever, when you shave your legs and they start to itch when the hair is growing back. So I called my mom and I was like, oh my God, mama, my legs are itching now. I said, my legs are on fire, like, crying, just going home. But I was really actually crying because, like, the dude just basically broke my heart when I was 11 years old. So, yeah, that was what happened to me. um, it was a crazy time. It's a crazy time. Would I do I regret it? I do regret it. I wish I would have like told him at the beginning. Because it was definitely scary. Because I was like, I didn't know what was going to happen to me. I didn't know if he's going to beat me up or, you know, strangle my ass or something. Um, but yeah, I didn't know what was going to happen to me, and I don't think I would never do that again. And I feel like me just telling the story, I feel like everyone who's trans, just embrace it. Be yourself. You're different. That's the thing about life is we're different, and um, don't ever stop being you because other people don't like you or they don't agree with your lifestyle or your family don't like it. Just be yourself because at the end of the day, you were born from the vagina by yourself. You're going to die by yourself. You have your own life, your own purpose in life. Do as you will, do as you please. Don't let any of this social media comments, bullies, whatever the case may be, stop you. I am now 33 years old and have been trans since I can remember. But that's another story time. When I found out I was who I am today. Um, but yeah, so all my dolls, be careful out there. Make sure you pay attention to your surroundings. Make sure you tell the guy up front. If not, like in his face, do it over text message. Don't ever tell him where you live. Don't invite a man over your house that he did when he, and he doesn't know. Don't go to his house if he doesn't know. Um, I know it sucks that we have to tell people that we're trans, but it's the right thing to do, honestly. Um, so yeah, living your truth. God bless you and have a beautiful weekend because it's Sunday today, and I thought I would just make a little quick little story time. Um, so yeah, please follow me, like, subscribe, and share. Thanks. Mwah.